Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel Electrical Technology and Industrial Practice. So you can see that today our topic is why VA rating of metering class CT shall be lower and protection class CT shall be higher. I already have made a video on the topic that how the actual VA accuracy limit factor and instrument safety factors are calculated, what is the relation between the CT burden and the ALF and ISF. So in this video we will explain that how it actually impacts. Okay, so let's begin the video. Now suppose this is a three-phase line, okay, and you have a CT connected here. Say this is a metering class CT. So from here you have connected an ammeter. So this is an ammeter selector switch, say, and these three terminals are shorted. Okay, so from here the ammeter is connected and this is connected here over. So this is the ammeter connection, and again this line is continuing, and say this is another 3 CT and these are connected to a relay coil. Say this is an overcurrent relay. Okay, so these 3 relays are again residually connected, and from here the earth fault relay is connected. So suppose we have a connection like this. Now this ammeter or MFM, this has a characteristics of withstanding the high value of fault current. Okay, this is called the instrument security factor, ISF, of meters. The meters also have an ISF. Okay, generally it can be 10, 20, 30, etc. That means how many times of its rated current the meter can withstand the current. Okay, so if there is a fault occurs here, so high current will flow through the primary and hence high current will flow through the secondary. So when high current is flowing through the secondary, for metering class CT also the high current will go through the meter, and for protection class CT high current will go through the relay. Our objective will be to ensure that when high current is flowing through the CT, our CT will get saturated so that the high current does not flow through the meter. When the CT will get saturated, it will act like short circuit and high current will not go to the meter, so the meters will be safe. And for protection circuit, we have to ensure that the protection CT core does not get saturated so that the high current flows through the relay coil so that the relay coil energizes. So that will be our primary principle. So for metering class CT, core should saturate. Okay, should saturate. And for protection class CT, core should not saturate. So that is our objective for a proper design. So we have to make, that is why for protection class CT, the ALF factor, suppose you have a protection class CT of 5P20. So this 20, this is the accuracy limit factor. So if it goes higher, that is better. And for metering class CT, we indicate that ISF, instrument safety factor, which is generally considered as less than 5. So we have to make sure that ISF is lower than 5, so that it means that more than 5 times of rated current the CT will get saturated. Our objective will be to ensure that the CT should saturate even at 3 times or 4 times of the full load current. And for 5P20, we have to make sure that the CT does not saturate at 20 times of the current, or it is, if it is higher, that will be more better. Okay, so now let's see with respect to the mathematics. So here you can see that the actual accuracy limit factor is equal to the ALF mentioned, the rated ALF, into S in plus Sn by S in plus Sa. So what is this ALF? This is the actual accuracy, this is the rated accuracy limit factor. For 5P20 CT, this will be 20. Okay, now S in is equal to, S in is the CT internal burden. Okay, I square into RCT. SA is the actual city burden, that is actual load on the city, which is lead burden. Lead burden means, suppose this is a city, okay, and this is connected through a cable. So resistance of the, so power loss through the lead is the lead burden. That means this is I square into R into L. Okay, so L is the length of this and this. So if you call this as length, then it will be 12, and R is the resistance for the unit length. Okay, so this is the lead burden, and the connected burden means the meter or the instrument connected here. It has also a power demand, so that is connected burden. So this will be SA, and SN is your rated city burden. Okay, so in this formula, if you put that, if your SN goes higher, that means your rated your city VA is higher, then the ALF dash will also increase. So this 5P20 will act as, say, 5P30 or 5P40, right? So it will give you a better city. For ISF, for metering class city, again the formula is same. ISF dash is equal to ISF into SN plus SN by SN plus SA. So here, if the SN goes down, if it is becomes lower, then the actual ISF will go down, right? This actual ISF will goes down. So it will give you a better cities which is saturated at lower value of the current, lower value of higher current, right? So if I say, if I get ISF less than 5, suppose if I get ISF 3 for one kind of city, and for other kind of city ISF say 7, so this city will be safer to use. So we have to consider VA rating as much as possible for protection class city and as low as possible for metering class city. Generally for protection class city, the VA considered is 15 VA, and for metering class city, the VA considered is 2.5 VA. Okay, these are the general ratings considered. So this is why the VA rating of a metering class city should be lower and VA rating of a protection class city should be higher. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please like, share, comment and subscribe to our channel, and please hit the bell icon to get latest notifications of our video. Thank you very much for watching this video.